I've been getting a lot of questions recently, like how do I flavor my Seamoss gel? I love Seamoss, but I don't love the taste. Help me, Akeem!
Because we almost alkaline. Yeah, almost alkaline. Yeah.
Ja! Rastafaro. Blessings of wholeness, family. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Akeem Pierre. If you're new, welcome to the vibes. I'm back in Vancouver from Saint Lucia. It was a legendary, epic journey. If you haven't seen those videos yet, click up here in the corner and go watch those. It was an epic time, legendary time. I know y'all are going to love it. But for today's video, I'm gonna show you 3 different ways that you could flavor your Seamoss gel. Because I get these questions sometimes of, I just bought this Seamoss gel and I wanna know, why is it bubbling up and like exploding? I'm like, is it flavored Seamoss gel? And I'm like, what flavor is it? And a lot of the times it's like strawberries, berries, mango. And I'm like, if you flavor it with that, fruit ferments. That's just what happens. So fruit goes bad. So if it works for you, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's not the thing to do, but I'm gonna provide y'all with 3 different options, 3 different solutions to not only flavor your Seamoss gel, but increase the benefits of your Seamoss gel, because we're moving past the stage where everything must taste good. Everything must taste so sweet. We're moving to the stage where we're looking at, how is this gonna benefit me? How is this gonna elevate my vibration? How is this gonna contribute to what I wanna accomplish in this life? That's what we're moving towards. So we're gonna show you 3 different ways, all very simple, very easy, and it's how we're gonna infuse these high-grade healing teas with the Seamoss and just get an epic potent gel. So let's start off with number 1. So this right here is the easiest way to infuse tea into your Seamoss. What we're gonna do is soak your Seamoss like regular. I'm treating y'all like y'all are experts at Seamoss gel making out. And if you're not, watch this video and become an expert. So what you're gonna do is rinse off and soak your Seamoss just like you're making regular gel. But the difference is, when you put it in the blender, you're not gonna blend it with water. You're gonna blend it with the tea that you made. So here the Seamoss is nice and soaked, as you can see. We're gonna be putting it in the blender. And I'm only wanting to make 1 jar worth, so put a little bit more, that's good right there. And then here is the tea that I've already made, and this is a sweet bay leaf tea. And traditionally, sweet bay leaf and Seamoss go together. The flavors are epic together. But you can make any tea and add it to your Seamoss gel. And when you're thinking about it, think of the benefits. So when it comes to the Seamoss gel, it's like we have mucus removing benefits or immune system boosting benefits. And if you want those benefits in your Seamoss gel, then you could add products like gully root or soursop or blue vervain, and that's gonna increase those benefits. If you want a Seamoss gel that's for women's health, then you could use your red raspberry or St. John's bush. So you can get real creative of the benefits that you want in your Seamoss gel. But this right here is the sweet bay leaf. So we're gonna use this to blend up, make it just a little bit above the level of the Seamoss. We're gonna make perfect amount for 1 jar, blend it up and you're done. I used to be able to dance, but I can't dance no more. My blender's broken. I need to stay here. I guess we can buy. Boom, so there you go. You have a nice creamy gel. And when you're using warm liquids, like a warm or hot tea, it's gonna be so much easier to blend. You really don't even need to blend it, and it's gonna turn into a gel anyways. So you can either let this cool a little bit before you put it in the fridge or put it in the fridge right away. And there you go. That's your number 1 way to infuse tea or flavor and benefits with your Seamoss gel. Let's get to number 2. So number 2 is very similar to the regular way of making your Seamoss gel. The only difference is that you're not gonna soak your Seamoss with regular water. You're gonna soak your Seamoss with the tea. So we're gonna go ahead and rinse off our Seamoss like we regularly would, just to remove any excess salt, debris that may be on the Seamoss. So give it a little rinsey. Don't forget to bring that love into it. That's the beautiful part of making our own Seamoss gel, making our own food. We get to infuse it with that love, so don't forget that. Love. Boom. So that's Gucci. We're gonna pour this out. It's good to go. And then simply, we're just gonna add the tea on top. Perfect. And now, as your sea moss absorbs, it's gonna absorb all of the tea. So this one is gonna have a stronger tea flavor than the first option. And the third option is gonna have even more of a strong and potent tea flavor. So with this is probably gonna take only about 1 hour to soak up and it'll be ready to blend. But we're gonna set this to the side and we have one that we have already prepared for y'all. And this is what it's gonna look like. So as you can see, we put the bay leaf and everything in there. We're gonna blend it together. And this water is almost like gel, it's very thick. So with this, just like you'd make regular sea moss, we're gonna put this in the blender. Blend it up, and there you go. It's gonna be a thick one. It's gonna be thick up. There you have it. So here's a nice thick gel. And remember, once it's smooth, it's good to go. And this one, you'll know that the sea moss is ready. You can already tell the difference here. The sea moss is gonna absorb all of the tea and it's gonna start to look clear and it'll be easy to break. So that's how you know it's ready to blend up. But here we have a nice, beautiful gel. Look at the colors in that. And this one's gonna have a more potent bay leaf taste. It's already like almost like a gel. It's legendary. Boom, so this is number 2. This is ready to go into the fridge, and as it's hardened, it's ready to go, ready to be used. So the number 3 way is actually a recipe that I've already shown on my channel, and this is the classic and traditional way that they make their sea moss gel in Saint Lucia. So this is something that I learned from the elders when I was out there, and now I'm sharing with y'all, and I'm giving thanks. So what we're gonna do with this one is we're gonna rinse off our sea moss just like regular. So take the amount of sea moss that you're gonna use, and then you could just rinse it off. Love, 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 love. If it's really has a lot of stuff on it, then you may want to repeat this process a few times. This is looking good to go. All right, so now we have our rinsed sea moss, and we're not gonna soak it. There's gonna be no soaking during this process. We're gonna go right to cooking the sea moss. So we have our sea moss, and we're gonna add the other ingredients that we're gonna use to make the tea. So for this one, we're going more the traditional way. So we're gonna add some sweet bay leaf and some star anise. And really, the classic way also can use some cinnamon, can use some cloves, different herbs like that. But like I said, you could use this recipe for your benefit. Whatever benefit you want to receive from it, use it for that purpose. But since we're going to be boiling it a lot, you don't want to use the softer leaves for this process. So it's going to be more the root. So a gully root like this would be perfect. Or elderberry sea moss gel like this, legendary. So boom, we have it in there. We have our ingredients, and then pour your water in there. You know the sea moss is gonna absorb and expand, so you wanna pour more water than you think you're gonna need. And then there you have it. What we're gonna do, just turn it on, and that's it. And what you wanna do with this process is just bring it to a light boil, and then you're just gonna wanna mix it around every once in a while to make sure nothing is sticking to the bottom of the pan, and also all of the sea moss is getting absorbed by the liquid. So you're gonna bring this to a slight boil and then just let it do its thing. It's really that easy, that simple. But this way is the most delicious way that you could infuse flavor into your sea moss gel. This way right here, you just add a little bit of scoop of the gel with some hot water and you get the most delicious tea as well. Woo! It's epic, y'all. Bless y'all. So it's been about 5, maybe 10 minutes. And as you can see, the sea moss is absorbed quite a bit. And you see how it's looking clear? That's when you know that it's soft and it's ready to go. So you could even just come to the side here and see if you can cut it on the side. So this still has some time to get ready, but it's not long. It's probably another 5 to 10 minutes. So if you're ever like, you wake up, you're like, oh, I don't got no Seamoss gel, and you only got 30 minutes to prepare your breakfast, this is the way that you can make it happen within that time frame. So this is a legendary way to make Seamoss gel in a crunch as well. Blessed love, y'all. So it's been about 20 minutes of this Seamoss tea simmering. And as you can see, there's barely any pieces of Seamoss, and even any Seamoss that was on the spoon is already hardening and turning to a gel. So this is the quickest way, the most flavorful way, the most potent way. And for this one, you could strain out all the bits and pieces, so all that's left is the Seamoss gel. But for this, I'm actually gonna keep it like this. And when I put it to my different ingredients, like when I make a tea with it, or when I make a rich age with it, I'm just gonna have this same herbs in there simmering because the flavor's already there. So this is it, y'all. This is number 3, a very potent way. And this is a traditional classic way to make your Seamoss gel. And people ask me, can I boil my Seamoss? I see some people boil it, some people make it raw, some people do this, some people do that. Listen, just take a breath, take it easy, and do what works for you. This isn't the perfect way. Making it raw isn't the perfect way. Whatever way that you are gonna make sure that you consume your Seamoss gel, your Seamoss, that's the most important thing. It doesn't matter what everyone else is doing. Because you need to get your Seamoss in you, and you need to do it in a way that's more, that resonates with you, that works for you. So that's the most important thing. So let's go over the different ways of making the gel and the different benefits of it. So number 1, that's gonna be the easiest way. If you just wanna try it out, then you'll do number 1. It's super easy. I already got my Seamoss soaked. Let me try some with the tea, and let me try some that is normal, and let me try some with this tea. So it's very easy to experiment with number 1. Number 2 is the middle between, and this is a potent way your Seamoss is gonna have all the flavors. And I would recommend number 2 if you're gonna make let's say red raspberry and St. John's bush, or use the leaves that are soft leaves. I would recommend you use number 2. That's gonna have all of the flavors of the tea, all of the benefits of the tea. But say you're using a red raspberry, you're not gonna overboil it like you would in number 3. And number 3, it's the most potent, it's the quickest, it's the most flavorful, and this is the traditional classic way. So y'all know I'm leaning towards number 3. It's the way to go. But try number 1, try number 2, see which one works best for you, and then incorporate that into your lifestyle. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna show y'all what the different gels look like. Boom, so this is this is the number 1 way. As you can see, it's a lighter color because it still has a lot of water in there. It's not gonna be as potent. This is number 2. You can see it has the darker color. This has more of the flavor, and this has very little, if any, water. It's all tea and Seamoss, so this is super potent. And then this right here, this is super potent, and it's more like this color. So these are gonna be very similar, but this is gonna be a little bit more potent. And this is gonna be, when you turn it into a gel, or into the tea, or into your rich age, this gel, when you boil it, the gel comes out a little bit different. So try that out, y'all. Super legendary. If y'all do try these, make sure you let me know. Let me know which one works for you. Let me know if y'all have any other ways that y'all like to infuse this high-grade healing and this flavor into your Seamoss gels. But much love, y'all. If you like the video, share it with someone who's like, I don't know if I could have Seamoss gel. I don't like the taste. I don't like the flavor. It tastes like the sea. Nah, show them this. We're gonna show people new ways so they can enjoy it. Or just be like, hey, try this Seamoss gel. Let me see if you like it. And I guarantee you, y'all, this is how we're gonna help more people get on the Seamoss and even make it a more enjoyable experience for you. So give thanks for tuning in. As y'all can see, we got the Rich Soul Foods merch. We're gonna be coming forward with some merch soon. So comment below what y'all wanna see. Y'all want some crew necks? Y'all want some t-shirts? What y'all want? I know what I want. I'm gonna get one of those raincoats. I'm over here in Vancouver. Nice little logo there. But much love, y'all. Sending y'all love and balance. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Ja. Rastafaro.
Because we almost alkaline. Yeah, almost alkaline. Yeah, yeah.